Hey guys, what is up? Stickboy here, back again for another reaction. And tonight we are going to get into some more RWBY. And I'm going to make this intro short and sweet because, as you may be able to tell, my voice is starting to fail a little bit. I think I may be coming down with something. Hopefully not, but in the event that I do go down for a few days and can't react, I want to get through as much of this as I can because I want to see what happens, and I don't want to have to wait. If I can't talk for a couple of days, I don't want to have to wait too much longer to see what happens here with Season 3, Volume 3, because it is getting pretty interesting. We are on to Chapter 8, entitled Destiny. The last one was actually entitled Beginning of the End, which is a little bit ominous, but you can kind of see why it was titled that after watching it. But I don't think I have to recap my feelings about what happened with Yang. It was a very cruel thing to do, and I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. But we're gonna move on and get into this, and we'll see how long I last. So here we go, guys. This is Volume 3, Chapter 8, Destiny, in 3, 2, 1, play.
This video
right,
by the
another
new movie
random
Laser
ad.
Get
Well,
tickets
not
now
too
at
random. We've seen Laser Team before,
Stay tuned
right?
For more info after this video.
All right, here we go. Cinder, I don't like you. Crushed by the weight of the world. I'm not even going to try to carry a tune tonight. There'll be no love. We'll rise above. Just going to get the audio synced. Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry, but you've left us with no choice.
And this is
But
probably...
he attacked me.
Video footage and millions of viewers say otherwise.
But Yang would never do that. Yeah.
You all seem like good students. And the staff here at Beacon are fully aware that you would never lash out the way you did under normal circumstances. What I believe and hope this to be is nothing more than the result of stress and adrenaline. When you're out on the battlefield, your judgment can become clouded in an instant. Sometimes you see things that simply aren't there. You can have to fight as past.
But I wasn't.
That's enough! The sad truth is, whether it was an accident or an assault, it doesn't matter. The world saw you attack an innocent student.
The whole world saw it.
They've already drawn their own conclusions. And it's my job to inform you that you're disqualified.
Well, that's to be expected.
You guys believe me, right?
Duh! You're hot-headed, but not ruthless.
Blake?
Nobody knows that, nobody knows that, those illusions are possible.
I want to believe you.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Blake?
How can you say something like that? Yang would never lie to us.
I had someone very dear to me change. It wasn't in an instant. It was gradual. Little choices that began to pile up. He told me not to worry.
Yeah, it was Adam.
At first, they were accidents. Then it was self-defense. Before long, even I began to think he was right. This is all just very familiar. But you're not him. And you've never done anything
No,
like this
she's
before.
not him.
So, I want to trust you. I will trust you.
That would make it hard for her
But
to...
first, I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me that he attacked you. I need you to promise me that you regret having to do what you did. I saw him attack me, so I attacked back. Okay? Thank you. I think I'm gonna rest up. We'll get out of your hair.
I wonder if they completely believe her, though, because I don't think anybody knows.
This is a mess.
Is she doing okay?
She's doing the best she can.
I heard Mercury and his team rush back to Haven to be with his family. So, until they land, no one can really question him about what happened.
If there's anything we can do, please don't hesitate to ask.
Alright then. If that's the case... Kira? You be sure to win one for Beacon, okay?
It's what Yang would want.
Oh, Pyrrha's got her own issues, doesn't she?
I'll do my best.
I'll
Yeah,
be sure to watch tonight in case you're picked.
she's got enough on her mind, doesn't she?
Sorry, but I think I've had enough fighting for 1 year.
Ditto. Coffee?
Tea.
Good enough.
You heard the lady. No more moping around. We gotta get your butt in shape for the big fight. It could be today.
Oh, yeah,
It could be
'cause-
tomorrow. It could be the most important fight of your entire life.
Good job.
Nora's right. You can't let your concern for
Do
Yang
nothing to
hold
the
you
good.
back. You need to focus. You'll be defending the honor of Beacon Academy.
Of course.
This blend of herbs and
Oh,
vegetables...
and nobody knows what's on her mind
vital
either.
to your body's well-being.
Oh, that's...
Please, there's no need to thank me.
Thank you. Ugh, that looks like slime from a lake bed.
Algae contains
kinda
numerous
does.
spectacular properties. See for yourself.
Just gotta have the right algae. I'm sure it's not that bad.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry.
Me? You're the one that wasted perfectly good juice.
We're supposed to help her and not poison her.
There was absolutely nothing wrong with that.
If it looks the same coming up as it does going down, then there's something wrong.
Hey, how do you know what that's
How
gonna look
about
like
we all
coming
get some
up?
fresh air?
She'll never be able to fight again. Like, that would mess with your head so bad.
Firecracker.
Hey, Crow.
Oh.
So,
You know, he may
why'd you do it?
You know why.
know
All
something.
I know is that you attacked a helpless kid. So either you're lying, or you're crazy.
I'm not lying.
Crazy. Got it.
Who knows? Maybe I am.
And here I thought your dark-haired friend was the emo one.
I saw my mom. I was in a lot of trouble. Took a pretty hard hit. But when I came to, the person attacking me was gone. And I thought I saw her. Her sword. Like the one in you and Dad's old picture.
You're not crazy, Yang. That was your mom, all right. Let me guess. She didn't say a word, did she?
How did you know that?
I don't see my sister very often, but she does try to keep in touch. Whenever it suits her.
Wait, you mean you talked to her? That was real?
Yeah, she found me. Had a tip from my most recent assignment. And wanted me to give you a message.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I was trying to wait for the right time. And this sure ain't it. But I guess you deserve to know. She wanted me to tell you that she saved you once. But you shouldn't expect that kindness again. Raven's got an interesting way of looking at the world that I don't particularly agree with. And she's dangerous. But you're a tough egg, kiddo. Shouldn't let this tournament thing get you down. You had a slip up. Sometimes bad things just happen. I say it's time you move on.
Move on to what?
Well, Raven let some info slip before she took off. If you ever want to track her down, I think I might be able to help.
Okay. How is Pierre going to concentrate? Yeah, that's probably not helping.
Hey! It's no green goop, but I think it still might do some good.
Right. Thank you, Jean.
Give it a shot.
Come on, men. Let's go back to the fairgrounds. I'll give you another
Okay.
You were the first person to ever believe in me. You know that?
Yeah, she was.
Even when I told my parents I was going to Beacon, they told me not to worry if I ended up having to move back home. How depressing is that?
I'm sure they didn't mean...
You just now noticed that?
I guess I'm just trying to say that you've always been there for me, even when I didn't deserve it. And I can tell there's something on your mind, so I don't know. How can I help?
You're already doing it.
That cotton candy's gone to waste, but I don't think it was too important anyway.
Jean. I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
Do you believe in destiny?
I don't know.
I wonder if he'd believe her if she could tell him.
When I think of destiny, I don't think of a predetermined fate you can't escape, but rather some sort of final goal, something you work towards your entire life.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that, sure.
Well, what would you do if something came along that you never expected? Something that had the potential to stand between you and your destiny.
Like what?
Or what if you could suddenly fulfill your destiny in an instant, but at the cost of who you were?
Pure, you're not making any sense.
None of it makes sense. This isn't how things were supposed to happen.
I'm sorry. Please, I'm just trying to understand what's wrong.
I've always felt as though I was destined to become a huntress.
Yeah, to be fair,
Protect the world.
Sean can't really help without
It's become increasingly clear to me
without
that
knowledge
my
of what's
feelings
going on.
were right. But I don't know if I can do it.
Of course you can. The Pyrenicos I know would never back down from a challenge. And if you really believe it's your destiny to save the world, you can't let anything stand in your way. Kira?
Stop.
Did I say something wrong?
Stop!
That was unexpected.
I'm sorry.
Kira, wait! what did I say?
Yeah, he couldn't possibly know.
RWBY, how you going?
Hi, Velvet. What are you up to?
Oh, you know, just working on my photography. Do you want to see?
That's better.
A little off, but yeah.
I'm sorry to hear about your sister. Is she doing okay?
Yeah.
She has a
she's
weird
fine.
accent.
Thanks.
I think it's just awful what people are saying about her. Dang's such a nice person.
Huh. Well, I'm glad someone thinks so.
Most people don't know what it's like on the battlefield.
So,
I mean, even experienced fighters can get scared and start seeing things. If it happened to Coco, it can happen to anyone.
Coco?
Yeah. She swore she saw Yatsu with her in the forest during the fight with Emerald and Mercury, but he never even made it out of the Geisha fields. Stress-induced hallucinations, apparently.
Yeah.
oh. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. Coco could be a witness, couldn't she?
Emerald's here?
That is suspicious, isn't it? That's really good eyes too. Yeah, you better find your friends.
All right, it's now time to begin the randomization process for our next fight.
Be careful, Ruby.
Mercury?
It looks like our first contender is Penny Polendina from Atlas.
What are you doing?
And her opponent will be Kira Nico from Vegas.
No.
Ooh, polarity versus metal. That could be bad.
I don't know if Ruby can fight Mercury.
Yay.
And Pyrrha's in no condition to fight either. Which is actually very not fair to her. Ruby needs to be very careful too. I'm not sure she's really cut out to fight Mercury. And what's Mercury supposed to be laying low? Like, what's he even doing there? Like, he's blowing his cover. Even though he's one-on-one with Ruby, I mean, anybody could show up down there in that tunnel. That was right off of the...
Hey everybody, I'm very happy
right
to
off
say
of the
that our
stands.
movie Laser Team is headed to theaters this January. So head over to laserteamthemovie.com to see if it's playing in your city. If it is, buy a ticket. And if it's not,
Why did they put this ad
the
on
ability
here?
to set up a screening in your town through a partnership with Tug. For
They
more
had to
details
know
on
that this is
go to
it's going to be dated
laserteamthemovie.com.
eventually.
Thanks, gorgeous.
Yeah, whatever. Oh man, alright, well, I'm a little bit worried for RWBY, being down there one-on-one with Mercury with no witnesses around. That's not good. And it looks like Pyrrha's in kind of a bad situation too, so it's definitely not looking good here, so let's move on. We're moving on to 9, which is PvP, which means player versus player, which is very appropriately titled considering what we just saw going in here. So let's go ahead and get it started here. Let's pull it up. Give it just a second here. Just bear with me for a minute. This takes a minute to do. I have a kind of a slow computer. I never bothered to get a new one, but the more I do these, the more tempted I am to just go ahead and bite the bullet and get a new one. But here we go. That's neither here nor there. This is Volume 3, Chapter 9. Pray that my voice holds up. In 3, 2, 1, play. Obliteration will shine the weight of the world. There'll be no rest, there'll be no love, there'll be no hero in the end. We will rise above. I'm hoping to get at least through episode 10. We'll see how we do. Alright. Oh, we're to Ozpin
Alright,
here.
it's now time to begin the randomization process for our next fight. It looks like our first contender is Penny Polendina from Atlas. And her opponent will be Kira Nico from Beacon.
This would have to concern Ozpin just a little bit too.
Salutations, Kira Nikos. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Man, she's just out of it.
This is going to be so much fun.
Okay, we're gonna have two simultaneous battles.
What are you doing? You were hurt. Why? What's going on? Fine. If you're not going to tell me,
You're gonna have to battle him, aren't you? You could run back out into the stands. I doubt he'd attack you out there.
3, 2, 1. Begin!
Showtime.
I don't think she's really any match. Again.
Let's just keep this between us friends.
Again, why didn't she just run for the...
What a tremendous display by Miss Polendina!
Come on, Emerald, stay out of this. Yeah, you need to get away, Ruby. You need to get back out into the stadium where there's people. Is it an illusion that she got knocked out? Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what to believe. Well, that's got to be upsetting.
No!
That's got to be upsetting to everyone. Well, at least she got away from Mercury.
Kill the feed! Something's wrong. We don't have control over the cameras. We can't even shut off the broadcast. What? How is that possible?
This is not a tragedy. This was not an accident. This is what happens when you hand over your trust, your safety, your children, to men who claim to be our guardians, but are, in reality, nothing more than men. Our academy's headmasters wield more power than most armies, and one was audacious enough to control both. They cling to this power in the name of peace, and yet, what do we have here? One nation's attempt at a synthetic army, mercilessly torn apart by another star pupil. What need would Atlas have for a soldier disguised as an innocent little girl? I don't think the Grimm can tell the difference.
And what, I ask you, is Osmond teaching his students? First a dismemberment, and now this? Huntsmen and huntresses should carry themselves with honor and mercy. Yet I have witnessed neither. Perhaps Osmond
okay, they gotta know
defeating
something's
Atlas
up.
in the tournament would help people forget his colossal failure to protect Vale when the Grimm invaded its streets. Or perhaps this was his message to the tyrannical dictator that has occupied an unsuspecting kingdom with armed forces. Honestly, I haven't the slightest clue as to who is right and who is wrong. But I know that the existence of peace is fragile, and the leaders of our kingdoms conduct their business with iron gloves.
As someone who hails from Mistral, I can assure you, the situation there is
equally undesirable. Our kingdoms are at the brink of war. Yet we, the citizens, are left in the dark.
This has definitely got,
So I ask you, when the first shots are fired,
who do you think you can trust?
The feeds are all jammed. We can't get a message out. Will somebody tell me what in the world is happening?
Alert. Incoming Grim attack. Threat level 9. Please seek shelter in a calm and orderly manner.
That's not gonna happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, there is no need for panic.
Nevermore!
How did he get past the kingdom's defenses?
It wasn't alone.
Oz, get to the city. But
now!
I know I haven't said anything in a while, but
Osmond, the girl, I can explain.
Not much to say.
Brought
This is
your army to my kingdom, James. Use it.
This is looking pretty bad.
Damn it! This is Blue 4. Blues 2 and 3 fall into defensive position.
Roger, Blue 3 in position.
Blue 2, what's your status?
Blue 2, come in! Someone answer me, damn it!
That's crazy that, like, this is the second series I've watched where you've had basically a Oh, there you are. It's the second series I've watched where we've had basically a terrorist organization use a major sporting event.
Where's that? Let's go!
Oh, it is good to be back.
Just taking down that whole fleet.
Bring them to their knees.
And we're done with that chapter. So, it kind of looks like this is going to continue right on to the end of the season here, or the volume. I definitely want to go through to chapter 10. So we lost Penny. And as if Kira didn't have enough on her mind. I'm so glad we're going to get out of this one without ads. Those are really annoying, especially when they're dated. Alright. And of course, I didn't mention, but back in chapter 8, we had that talk with Crow and Yang, where I don't know. I think maybe Crow knows more than he's letting on, but didn't really want to vindicate Yang completely, because he doesn't know for sure what happened, but I think he maybe knows what was possible. But it does look like Yang has some allies, and I think with this happening, I think it's not going to take too long for people to start to see that something shady's going on. That it's not just Beacon. But speaking of Beacon, the next episode is entitled Battle of Beacon. So, yeah, and getting through to the end there, to chapter 12, which will be the end of volume 3. That one's entitled End of the Beginning, which kind of means that things are going to take a new turn. Like, I don't know if I'll get that far tonight, but I kind of hope I do. I'm going to try. Although I may not do it in this video. I may split this into 2 videos. But anyways, let's get into Battle of Beacon. So let's pull it up and get ready here. Bear with me, guys. Here we go. This is Volume 3, Chapter 10, Battle of Beacon, in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, with that one entitled End of the Beginning there at the end, it kind of makes me think this battle may not go very well. If you're Beacon. You fled to save them. Steve's obliteration. Will shine. Crushed by the weight of the world. There'll be no rest. There'll be no love. Be no hero in the end who will rise above. Here we go. see if this army can hold its own. They don't look like they're doing well at this point. Looks like 2 of Ironwood's ships have been taken down from the inside.
Yang, are you okay? I'm fine. Is Ruby with you? She's not answering her scroll.
No, she isn't. Yang, I'm sure she's fine. She's our leader. She can take care of herself.
Right.
Well, you still probably ought to find her. She's not doing well.
This can't be happening. Penny.
I'm heading to the docks near the courtyard. White Fang are releasing Grimm into the school.
The White Fang is here?
They are.
Yang!
I gotta go. Be careful.
Blake, what are we going to do?
You need to find Ruby.
We're going to the docks, and we're doing our job.
Warning, safety barriers failing.
Ruby, you gotta get out of there. Oh, crap. Pyrrha, you gotta get out of there. Gotta let her go.
Pyrrha! Pyrrha! That thing's going to break in! You gotta move! Please snap out of it!
Did all the people get out of there? Because... Go Ruby.
Leave her alone!
Well. Okay. I remember those guys. Oh wow, the gang's all here. That's a great intro, but you guys better kill that thing because it's not dead. I mean, that should have been a shot to the brain, so... Nice.
Ruby, I am so sorry.
Me too. But it wasn't your fault.
She's right. Whoever was on the microphone, they're the ones that did this. And we have to make sure they don't take anyone else.
John's right. He knows. I think they all do. But, yeah, you still have a problem, don't you? Yeah, you guys need to get out of there. I don't know how that thing's still in the air.
Anybody got a plan of attack?
Son, I need your scroll.
There we go.
I think it would be best for you to leave.
But we
Miss
can
Rose!
have...
This day will surely go down in Remnant's history. I'd prefer it if my students could live to tell about it.
Fair enough.
Let's go!
One final match, Marty. Place your bets.
Okay, so this is like all the spectators trying to get out. Oh wow, they were like literally piping Grimm into the stadium to attack the people that are in there. Well, those guys are about as useful as stormtroopers. Guns seem surprisingly ineffective on these things. Yeah, there you go. In the head. I can't believe I'm cheering for Ironwood.
What's going on?
River crawling all over the city.
But
the White Fangs invaded Beacon, and to make matters worse, some vagabond has seized one of my ships. Until we regain command, the skies are out of our control. So I'm going to take it back.
What should we do?
probably get off this floating
defend your kingdom and
pod
your school,
of a stadium.
or save yourselves.
Defend the kingdom it is.
No one will fault you if you leave. Let's move out.
I mean, come on. We can take a ship to Beacon.
Let's see. What does this button do?
I think you know what that button does.
Oh, fun! How about this one? All right, nothing. Oh. Now, this one's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
What?
This is what happens whenever you have machines doing people's jobs. You think he gets out?
RWBY, what are you doing?
What she must, I guess. That's clever.
Go see what that is.
So essentially, Ironwood's just going to lose his entire army. Weiss and Blake are definitely holding their own. That's not good.
He's safe.
No.
They tried to tell you.
Hello, my darling.
Thought the ending of Volume 2 was rough on things.
Beautiful.
It's almost sad.
It's horrendous. Focus on the Elysian Nights.
Oh, I'm getting all of it.
Good. Continue the broadcast until the end.
Emerald almost looks like she's having remorse
do not
here.
miss what happens next.
I'm still really pissed at her, but I also think she may be being controlled. Like she feels obligated, and Cinder is clearly more powerful than both of them put together. So. Do we have like a giant Grim? And why does that exist? Like, why does that even exist? Huh. Good luck, guys. I think you're gonna need it.
Where's she going? I'll go find out. You two stay here and keep fighting.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to continue all the way to the end of the volume. So this is not looking good for Beacon at all. I think they're completely outmatched. Like even the headmasters, even the guardians, so to speak, look completely outmatched. And I think, and I think that. All right. And I think that Crow tried to warn him. I think he knew that something was up, but I think even he maybe didn't know everything to expect. And so this has kind of been going on for. This has kind of been building for a while, and doesn't look like anybody really saw it coming. So it's really unfortunate because now that everything's mobilized and Beacon is caught off guard, it really looks like it's a matter of self-preservation at this point. Just trying to get everybody out safe before you have too many casualties. I think that would be the strategy at this point. Some sort of a strategic retreat, so you can at least regroup and kind of assess what you're up against. So yeah, and of course Pyrrha, she's as if she didn't have enough on her mind. Then she gets kind of forced into that situation. So yeah, definitely not looking good. Not looking good at all. But I mean, it's a good series. It's a good show. But in light of being invested in the characters, it's definitely not looking good. So I'm going to end this video here. I would like to get all the way through Volume 3 tonight. But I'm seeing that the last 2 episodes are actually pretty long, so it really doesn't make sense to put them on this video right here, because the longer the video is and the more episodes I have to paste in, the more difficult it is, the more difficult to process it is. And yeah, there's just a whole lot of things that can go wrong when you put a whole lot of files into a single video. So I'm going to end this here. I'm probably going to continue on, but I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, I am Stickboy. Pray for my voice, and I will see you guys later.